I think QT's a bitch too. Even more so. I had far more negative thoughts about QT than I had about Ludwig. And I think that's still true after the Mango thing. Like, I got stories about QT, and I've never even met the person. Just from seeing messages coming from her and from Kate working with her. I got a lot of stories that span like 2-3 years. Watch out, Bagon. Bagon. I mean, look, okay, so in 2022, when we did Streamer Royale, our game show thing that Kate did, right? We spent like $700,000 on it. It was in Orlando. We built up this whole set and all that, right? We hired a production company to do the logistics and to procure the camera people and basically just to be our liaison for doing all the things that we wanted to do for this show, right? We hired a production company, okay? And about a week after, QT Cinderella calls, a week before the event happens, QT Cinderella calls us and says, hey, I'd like you to stop using that production company. And we're like, what? She's like, yeah, we use them for our show, and we don't want another streamer using the same production company. And I'm thinking like, dude, that's the production company's fucking business is to do productions. What the fuck? It's not like she owns the company. It's not like we're doing even a similar show as her. She was just doing the streamer award show. We were doing like almost like American Ninja Warriors for streamers. It's not even the same thing. But she was like, I just don't want someone else who's a streamer and close to me to use the same production company. It's like, what? Like, what? Like, why not? Like, I'm sure the production company wants more business. That's why they exist. You know? And then so, you know, she got mad that we wouldn't just drop our production company a week before the fucking show. And so then she went through the grapevine and got a lot of people to fucking, you know, drop out of the show, which is fucking nuts. Okay? Like, she went through and she twisted her little dagger on all these other people that she was close with and got them to drop out of the show or to create a headache for us. Okay? Yeah, it was pretty fucking crazy. And then, like, when we told the production company that QT had requested, you know, them not working with us, I believe what they told us was that QT had already talked to them and tried the same thing, and then said that she wouldn't use them next year for her show if they didn't drop. It's like some crazy fucking high school Queen Bee, you know, drama bullshit, you know? Like, just all this fucking manipulation underneath the surface of it, right? She puts on this veneer of being this, like, oh, above it all person, but she is absolutely not above it all at all. She's like fucking, you know, neck deep in the sludge, okay? So she was close to Adept, and Adept was very, very close, and, you know, there weren't any problems with her and XQC at the moment, right? This was before her and XQC hit their rough patch. And so she told, so XQC was coming to our Streamer Royale. Actually, it's disconnecting, so I don't know how much y'all are hearing. Let me know when y'all are back. Yeah, Adept is quite wild as well. Okay, cool. So basically, she told Adept to tell XQC. So XQC said he was going. Okay? Austin Show said he was going. All these people said they were going. And then she got each of them to drop out by applying pressure to them individually. She told Adept to get XQC to not go, and so Adept was all fucking fighting with XQC about not going, so finally XQC was like, I just can't, my girlfriend's... Which is understandable, right? Like, if your girlfriend's being a holy terror, you're not going to go to a game show. You'd rather just not go to the game show and appease your girlfriend, right? But she, like, XQC not being a part of it really hurt. Because we were, like, you know, headlining him in a lot of things and things like that, right? That really fucking hurt, okay? And all this stuff. But we still ended up doing the event, and it was fine. It just would have been a lot better if, you know, all that shit hadn't happened. But that's not even where it ends. QT Cinderella just has this like grudge after that point, and she just basically tried to sideswipe Kate whenever possible, right? Like for the second streamer award show, when we heard that there was an award show and we were supposed to RSVP, we asked, well, is Kate supposed to be nominated for something? And then the answer was something very cryptic, like, well, we're just going to do the same categories as last year that she was nominated in. Or no, so we would nominate her for the same category that she was nominated in last year. We're like, okay, cool. And then she just didn't have the entire category on the show. But she still expected Kate to go to the award show. Bullshit like that, right? And then there's a more recent iteration of it, which is like fucking silly as shit. Kate was streaming her meet and greet at TwitchCon, the very last TwitchCon we were at, right? And apparently QT Cinderella had messaged Maya to message Kate, because QT's one of those people who goes, I'm not going to talk to you anymore, and then tells her friend to pass a message. Okay? It's just that fake bullshit. Kind of like someone we know, Angelica. I'm not going to talk to you anymore. Proceeds to make anonymous Twitter accounts to fucking tweet at me. Okay. like whatever that means. But like QT didn't want to talk to Kate anymore, so she got Maya. Keep in mind, Maya and QT did a combined meet and greet that was in the booth next to Kate's at the last TwitchCon, right? Kate was streaming her TwitchCon meet and greet, as she does every year, right? And so QT didn't like that, so she told Maya to text Kate to tell Kate that she didn't want Kate streaming because they were next to her and their meet and greet might be overheard. Here's the problem, right? Kate previously doesn't check her Twitter DMs instantly, especially not in the middle of a meet and greet. And so Kate doesn't see that message, and then QT gets upset even more, and she goes and she tells Maya to go talk to, at the time I believe it was Jacob and Angelica, and tell them to turn off the stream because they didn't want to be overheard in the background. And then so they talked to Jacob, right? Or I can't remember. They talked to Angelica or Jacob, but it wasn't the one that was actually helping Kate at the meet and greet. And so they were going to just wait till after the meet and greet to tell Kate. But obviously that's pointless because the only time that they're upset about is during the meet and greet. So we got this super ass long message from Maya that was clearly written by QT after the event, which was like, I thought it was very, very uncool how you blah, 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 just fucking word of text. Just fucking stupid shit like that. You want to hear the craziest part? If they had a problem, they could have walked over, since they're next to each other in the booths, and talked to Kate themselves. But everything through fucking digital, man. It's fucking nuts. Everything through digital. That's why I don't have a very positive opinion of QT Cinderella. Right? Just a lot of meandering bullshit stuff. Yeah, they do. They do have a pretty big monopoly on the networks around streaming for sure. No, that's definitely true. QT Cinderella is one of those queen bee types that is very, very. She's very, very smart at setting things up socially. I mean, like I've praised QT's business prowess before internally with my team back when I used to have a big in-person presence in the office. I used to say like QT's award show is like the smartest thing that she could have done in her position when she launched that. Right, it makes her a kingmaker, meaning that like there's so much control and power in being able to say who is even nominated for a category, right? Before you even go into what categories are even part of the award show. You can basically just cherry pick anything that you want, highlight anyone that you want, right? In a big way. And so she used that power every chance that she got, such as creating something called like the Sapphire Legacy Award for Pokimane, Like, she is a brilliant strategist in that sense, and that show was just a brilliant way to basically reward people who are, um, orbiters of her, right? Or even potentially pave the road for a relationship with people who she aspires to, such as the Pokimane people. Very, very smart businesswoman on that front, for sure. That's not like, I don't fault her for the intelligent pieces of it. I just think it's so fucking petty to be trying to gatekeep a production company that obvious. Like, it would be different if she was like a co-owner of the production company or something, right? But in the situation that she was in, she didn't benefit one iota from the production company not working for us, nor did she get detrimented at all. It was purely us and the production company bearing any downside, and her just expressing basically a preference and expecting that preference to be, upheld, even though everyone else would have to endure the downside. It's just fucking dumb. Yeah, I think even the dating of Ludwig thing was. I mean, Ludwig's a good looking guy, so there's no reason not to date him, I guess. But, like, it just felt incredibly contrived the way that courtship came about.